Walsh Jesuit and Nordonia tonight on Academic Challenge.
Academic Challenge is brought to you by Westfield Insurance. And now, here's the host of Academic Challenge, Jason Nicholas.
Hey there, good evening. I'm Jason Nicholas, and welcome to Academic Challenge. The challenge is simple. Tonight, these three teams will compete for points by answering questions covering math, science, history, and other topics. First, though, let's take a look at our team standings. Because at the end of the season, the top three scoring teams will return for our championship showdown. But these points are very important for another reason. Westfield Insurance will grant $20,000 to the top 10 schools that compete this season on Academic Challenge. So let's get started now. Our opening match. It is the lightning round. In this round, all three teams compete. We award 10 points for correct answer. We'll subtract 10 points for an incorrect or no answer. And we start each team tonight with 100 points. Here we go. Although this is the beginning of the program, these questions are all about how things end. Identify the following, all associated with endings. Here we go. This word ends the New Testament and also many prayers. North.
Amen.
That is right. This composer's 9th symphony ends with Ode to Joy. North.
Beethoven.
Beethoven, yes. When this piece is trapped, a chess game ends. North. King is correct. Napoleon Bonaparte ended his days on this Atlantic island. Walsh.
St. Helena.
St. Helena is right. The Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo ended this 1848 war. Walsh.
Mexican War.
Mexican War, yes. The Greek alphabet. The Greek alphabet ends with this letter. North.
Omega.
Omega is right. This word describes dawn in the book title ending the Twilight series. Walsh.
Breaking Dawn.
Breaking, yes. Slavery was ended in the U.S. by this number constitutional amendment. North.
13.
13 is right. The NFL season ends with this spectacular football game. North.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl is right. For our final lightning round question, let's go over to Nathan Lilly from the Cleveland Playhouse.
This season, the Cleveland Playhouse was proud to present The Mountaintop, a fictional drama that looks at Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and takes place in what M-initialed Tennessee city?
North.
Memphis.
Memphis is right, and that does it for our opening round, the lightning round. Great answers, no incorrect responses. We'll meet the teams as AC rolls on.
Just like anything can happen in the game you're about to watch, anything can happen in life. That's why there's Westfield Insurance.
Our employees and agency partners are here for you when the unexpected happens. Help put the pieces back together and give you peace of mind.
In addition to high school quiz shows, we support programs like teen driver safety and community involvement.
The bottom line is that we value what you value.
So thanks for tuning in. Now let's watch these sharp young minds compete in what's sure to be an exciting match.
Tonight's judge from Cuyahoga Community College is Richard Montgomery, Associate Dean of Social Sciences and Teacher Education Professor. Welcome back to Academic Challenge. Thanks for watching us tonight. It is now time for the mix-it-up round here. The questions are worth 20 points. There's no penalty for an incorrect answer. If a team answers all 6 questions correctly, they'll receive 25 bonus points. First, let's take some time, learn about team number 1 from North. North High School is located in Eastlake in western Lake County and is one of 2 high schools in the Willoughby-Eastlake School District. Found near the shores of Lake Erie, North's 1,300 students, grades 9 to 12, are challenged with a wide range of courses, including 14 AP, 15 honors, as well as multiple tech and vocational programs. The school offers a variety of extracurriculars, including NHS, video game club, fine and performing arts, as well as freshman, junior varsity, and varsity athletics. Okay, Jack is the captain of North. Jack, you plan on studying engineering. Tell us more about yourself.
Yes, I am also a member of the volunteer club. I'm planning to join the chess club, and I'm also a member of Study Buddies, which is a tutoring program for elementary students. All
right, very good. Over to Alexa. You're in the volunteers club. Tell us more about Alexa.
I'm a junior from North, and I'd like to thank our team members and our parents for coming out tonight.
All right, very good. Finally, over to Mason. Mason, you plan on going into the military. Tell everyone at home more about Mason.
My name is Mason Gardner. I'm a sophomore at North High School. I'm part of Chess Club, and I'd like to thank our boosters for sponsoring us.
All right, very good. Mason, Jack, Alexa, North. These questions just for you. By the way, Academic Challenge shout-out, first appearance for North on AC. Choose one word from each column. You can name what great natural wonder extending for 2,000 miles off the coast of Australia.
Barrier reef.
That is right. If there is an imperceptible change in air quality, that change can be best described by which of these?
Barely noticeable.
That is correct. The letters in this phrase can be rearranged to name what Greek king who was shocked to learn he had killed his father and married his mother?
Oedipus.
Oedipus, yes. These two rivers meet at what West Virginia town where John Brown attacked the Federal Arsenal in 1859?
Harper's Ferry.
Harper's Ferry, you got it. Something's definitely wrong here. Change one word and make it correct. Let me know what word you want to change to what.
Sofa de Pinto.
Sofa de Pinta is right. 25 bonus points possible here. North Symphony Orchestra conductor Sir Thomas Beecham wasn't invited back after he expressed this opinion of what city, the largest in Washington state?
Seattle.
25 bonus points. We're north. Nice job there. Hey, Team 2 tonight is Walsh Jesuit. Founded in 1964, Walsh Jesuit High School, 4-year co-ed private Catholic Jesuit prep high school. Located in Cuyahoga Falls, Walsh draws students from an 8-county area and more than 120 middle and parochial schools with a vigorous academic schedule, over 50 different student clubs, and an outstanding athletic program, including 40 state championships since 2000. Walsh Jesuit strives to develop competence, conscience, and compassion within its graduates. Alex is the captain of Walsh Jesuit. Alex is a leader in the digital media group. Tell us more.
Yeah, I also do the stage band at Walsh Jesuit. I do the debate club, and I also do theatrical tech crew.
All right, very good. Over to Joe. Joe plans on heading up to Michigan, Hillsdale College. Tell us more, Joe.
I also aspire to become a pilot.
Wonderful. Okay, over to Mary. Mary's on the school newspaper. Tell us more, Mary.
I also help start out the day by reading the morning announcements. I'm on the school band, and I am also involved with running our annual Ironman wrestling tournament.
Awesome. Joe, Alex, Mary, these questions just for you, Walsh. Take one word from each column. You can name what scandal that brought down the Nixon administration.
Watergate.
Yes, any Army private who refuses to take orders from his or her sergeant can be best described by which of these?
Insubordinate.
That is right. Turn these letters around. You'll name what so-called revolution that transformed 18th century England from an agricultural to a manufacturing economy.
Industrial.
Industrial, yes. These are both restored missions in what Texas city whose most famous mission is the Alamo?
San Antonio.
You got it. What you see here, though, is not correct. Fix this sentence by changing one word.
Strauss to Gutenberg.
Strauss to Gutenberg. 25 bonus points possible here, Walsh Jesuit. This was the 1850 decision of the Board of Education at the University of Vienna regarding what Austrian monk who later founded the science of genetics?
Mendel.
25 bonus points for Walsh Jesuit. We're 2 for 2. Can we go 3 for 3? Let's see. Nordonia here. It's a 4-year comprehensive school enrollment of nearly 1,400 from Macedonia, Northfield Center, Northfield Township, Sagamore Hills, and Boston Heights Township. In addition to athletics, students can participate in band, NHS Key Club. The school also strives to provide first-class standards, expectations, incorporate social and cultural values while respecting individual diversity, and provide a safe, secure learning environment. Sam is the captain of Nordonia. Sam's in the drama club. Tell us more, Sam.
I'm a junior, and I'm also involved in student council, and
that's all you got. That's all. Hey, that's plenty. Over to Danielle. You play on the soccer team, Danielle.
I'm a junior. I'm in drama club, Teen Institute, and glass ceiling.
All right, very good. Finally, over to Alyssa. You're a junior class advisor. Alyssa, tell us more.
I'm also involved in Curriculum Advisory Council, and I would like to thank our advisor, Miss Evans, for taking us here.
Very good. Trying to go 3 for 3 here in this round. Nordonia. With one word from each column, you can get what term that describes a small star with low luminosity and great density?
White dwarf.
White dwarf, yes. Which of these words would best describe a story whose plot is very twisted and confusing?
Convoluted. Convoluted.
Convoluted. That's fine. You can get. You can always say just the second one too. Yeah. You can get rid of this rebel map by rearranging the letters to get what name given to the first paragraph of our Constitution?
Preamble.
Yes. Here you have 2 tourist attractions in what large modern Turkish city once known as Constantinople?
Istanbul.
Istanbul is right. This statement though is not. Change one word. Make it correct. Tell me what word and what you want to change it to.
Cold to lion.
Cold to lion, yes. 25 bonus points possible here in Nordonia. This was the comment of movie pioneer Adolf Zucker when he reached what age equal to the highest two-digit number?
99.
25 bonus points. Hey, a perfect round for all three schools. The match is tightening up. Stay close.
I'm Kim Lucarelli of Oswald Companies, a Westfield partner, bringing you the Sharing Knowledge, Building Trust question of the week. True or false? Trees, shrubs, and plants are covered under a homeowner's insurance policy.
For the answer and a chance to win an iPad mini, visit westfieldinsurance.com/academic challenge.
Welcome back to AC. Before we begin our next round, let's recap the score so far today. A very hot start for all three teams. 245 Nordonia in third place. Second place, 275 Walsh Jesuit. So far in the lead tonight, a strong start for North. It is very early, 3:15. Now it is time for the picture perfect round here. Each correct answer is worth 10 points, but a wrong or no answer will cost 10 points. So all three teams are playing here. So hands on your buzzers. Eyes on the monitor, here we go. This Greek vase depicts a game of dice being played by Ajax. And what other ancient hero who was invulnerable, Walsh?
Achilles.
Invulnerable every place except his heel. Achilles is right. Nice job. These pot-bellied pigs are named for what Southeast Asian country where in the 1960s and 70s the U.S. fought a bitter war, North?
Vietnam.
Vietnam, yes. This is what type of P-initialed Native American village found in the American Southwest? Walsh.
Pueblo.
A pueblo is right. If A equals 25, what is the value of this expression here? Give me a fraction, lowest terms. Walsh.
4/1.
No, it's actually 4/5. For hundreds of years, it took real courage to sail around what South American cape at the southern tip of the continent, North?
Cape of Good Hope.
No, South American, Cape Horn. This golden drinking horn was fashioned 2,500 years ago in what ancient country where Darius and Xerxes might have drank to your health, Walsh?
Persia.
Persia, yes. Here you see one of the many tributaries that form the Amazon River, which discharges over 3 million gallons of water a minute into what ocean? North.
Atlantic.
Atlantic, yes. In this issue of Cleveland Magazine, we went behind the scenes of a local performance from Cirque du Soleil, whose headquarters are in Montreal, the largest city in what Canadian province? Walsh.
Quebec.
Quebec is right. Well done there. We have a close match here. Only 20 points separating first and second. You'll want to stay close. More AC after this. Let's welcome our team advisors tonight from Nordonia, Tracy Evans, from North, Bob Kilner, and from Walsh Jesuit, Lisa Masello and Janet Osborne. Time to get back underway now. Hot picks one at a time. I'll ask each team 8 questions. A correct response is worth 20 points. No penalty for a wrong answer. Any team answering all 8 questions correctly will receive those 25 bonus points. First up, team number 1, North. For your questions, we go over to Alex from Walsh. What'll it be, 1, 2, 3, or 4, Alex?
3.
Envelope number 3 for North. Again, these questions just for you. The Spooner Act of 1902 did not concern spoons, but allowed the U.S. to scoop up the authority to build what Central American waterway?
Panama Canal.
Say that again.
Panama Canal.
Panama Canal is right. According to one study, the average American consumes 280 milligrams a day of what stimulant found in coffee, tea, and chocolate?
Caffeine.
Caffeine, yes. The state of Iowa is cut in half diagonally by what river with the same name as the state's capital?
Des Moines River.
Des Moines is right. To the monitor science question, which of these terms describes the process which occurs during cell division when the nucleus divides into 2 cells identical in their genetic material?
Mitosis.
Mitosis, yes. Monks usually lead secluded lives, but what controversial Russian monk led a very public life at the court of the last Tsar, over whom he had great influence?
Rasputin.
Rasputin is right. If you wanted to write a sonnet, you'd have to make sure your verse had how many lines?
14.
14, you got it. What is the value of this expression here, your monitor, for the math question? Giving your answer as a fraction in lowest terms.
1/4.
1/4, right. 25 bonus points possible here. North Thomas Jefferson complained that the Constitution was treated like a thing of wax by what 4th Chief Justice, who wrote the Marbury versus Madison decision?
John Marshall.
25 bonus points for North. Well done there. Hey, Team 2 is Walsh Jesuit. For your questions, we go over to Sam from Nordonia. Sam, 1, 2, or 4?
2.
Envelope number 2 for Walsh. These questions just for you. Here we go. In 1899, American ragtime composer Scott Joplin wrote a rag named for what kind of leaf pictured on the flag of Canada?
Maple.
Maple is right. Archaeologists celebrate December 9th as Winkelmann Day to honor the man who first publicized the ruins at what ancient city destroyed by Mount Vesuvius?
Pompeii.
Pompeii, yes. The U.S. never joined what international peacekeeping organization that preceded the UN?
League of Nations.
That is right. To the Monitor Science question, which of these terms refers to the slight bending of light rays around a sharp edge?
Diffraction.
Diffraction, yes. 56 years from the day after the ship was sunk, photographs were released of what aircraft carrier named for the final battle of the American Revolution?
Saratoga.
No, the USS Yorktown. King Hrothgar's palace was not the late-night place to be because sleeping warriors were attacked by what monster finally killed by Beowulf?
Grendel.
Grendel, yes. To the bottom of your math question, simplify this expression.
10.
10 is right. All presidents signed documents, but a number of paintings were signed by what 34th president, a 2-term Republican? 34th.
Kennedy.
No, Dwight Eisenhower. Well done, Walsh. Rounding out tonight, we have Nordonia. To pick your questions, we go over to Jack. Jack, you've got 1 and 4 here. Split the uprights for Nordonia.
4.
Envelope number 4 for Nordonia. Here we go. What construction project described in Genesis was disbanded when the workmen suddenly discovered they all spoke different languages? Need an answer here, Nordonia. Guess if I guess? The Tower of Babel. Because its surface temperature is over 800 degrees Fahrenheit, it's unlikely a space colony would thrive on what planet? Second from the sun.
Venus.
Venus, yes. Dr. Walter Reed made it into both the medical and the history books when he proved that yellow fever was transmitted by the bite of what insect?
Mosquito.
Mosquito is right. To the Monitor Your Science question, is the degree of complexity of a protein molecule greater or less than or the same as the degree of complexity of a glucose molecule?
Greater than.
You got it. A botanist studying plant life in the desert might start in the Sahara, then go to what Asian desert that stretches for 500,000 square miles? What desert, 500,000 square miles? The Gobi. A New Life was the first major work of what Italian poet who turned over a new leaf of parchment to write the Divine Comedy? Divine Comedy? Any guess? Dante. So the Monitor Your Math question. Here you go. Your restaurant bill is $50. You want to tip 20%. What number?
10.
$10, right. Because they lacked instant communications, the Battle of New Orleans was fought 2 weeks after what treaty was signed ending the War of 1812?
Paris.
The Treaty of Ghent. Well done, Nordonia. A tough draw there on envelope number 4. But the grab bag round is up next. A relatively close match. A lot can happen. You'll want to stay close.
For complete information about everything academic, visit us online at newsnet5.com/academic challenge.
Welcome back to Academic Challenge. Before we continue, let's recap the score so far tonight. 325 Nordonia in 3rd place. 2nd place right now, 425 is Walsh Jesuit. So far in the lead tonight, heading into the grab bag round. North at 510. Now it is time for the grab bag round. The safe free for all. Each correct answer is worth 20 points. Team will lose 20 points for wrong or no answer. Also, here's some visual questions. Those are plus or minus 30. Again, this is for all three teams. So hands on your buzzers. Our grab bag round begins right now. In San Francisco, there's a museum dedicated to what man who created Mickey Mouse and some of the world's Nordonia?
Walt Disney.
Walt Disney is right. A skyscraper more than a kilometer tall is now under construction in what J-initialed city? Saudi Arabia's second largest? But guess here? Looking for Jeddah. A college student with high grades may be inducted into what National Scholastic Honor Society, founded at William and Mary in 1776? Phi Beta Kappa. To the monitor here, what German encryption machine was the focus of World War II allies trying to unlock its codes? Walsh.
Enigma.
Enigma, yes. Over a century ago, the U.S. and Russia signed what sort of treaty that allows for the transfer of an accused criminal from one country to another? Have a guess here? Treaty, the extradition treaty. If you cube a number whose log is 3, what is the log of the new number? We have an answer here. Some tricky questions here tonight. The answer is 9. They came down like a wolf on the fold, wrote Lord Byron about forces of what ancient Middle East empire where Nineveh was the capital? Walsh?
Assyria.
That is right. To the monitor. In Julius Caesar, this remark refers to what character described as having a lean and hungry look?
Ambitious. Ambitious.
No, Cassius. Choice. Mass and weight are equivalent on Earth, but on the moon, weight decreases, mass decrease, or mass decreases. Nordonia.
Weight decreases.
That is right. Richard Bachman is a pen name used by what modern horror writer who has published such books as The Shining and The Green Mile under his real name, North?
Stephen King.
Stephen King, yes. The 2 New Testament books that follow Romans share their name with what Greek architectural style that it followed Doric and Ionic? Guess here? Corinthians. To the monitor. If you like sheep, you'll love what Asian country? Capital is Astana. What country here? Kazakhstan. In 1788, the papers were full of news about what papers? Written by John Jay, Alexander Hamilton Walsh.
Federalist Papers.
Yes, when the legendary Orion went hunting, he was accompanied by what faithful dog, whose name is now given to the dog Star? North.
Claris.
No, Sirius. Vice presidents don't always agree with chief executive, but what vice president was so opposed to Andrew Jackson policies, he resigned in 1832? Yes, North.
Clay.
Ooh, that was for the win. How about that? John C. Calhoun is the right answer. Came right down to the buzzer. Let's take a look at the final standings tonight. In third place, 365 points, Nordonia. In second place, 460, North. And our winner tonight, 495 points, Walsh Jesuit. Congratulations. Hey, join us next week. We'll feature teams from Archbishop Hoban, John Marshall, and New London. I'm Jason Nicholas. We'll see you next week for another edition of Academic Challenge. Good night, everybody.
Academic Challenge has been brought to you by Westfield Insurance.